Okay, so what we're going to do right here is we're going to split this guy up using our basic limit laws. So I'm going to write this as the limit, and I'm going to be explicit. I'm going to write extra stuff. The limit as t approaches 3 of t raised to the negative 1/4, and that's multiplying to the limit of t plus 5, it's a t, as t approaches 3, and that's being raised to the 1/3. Okay? Alright, so this one right here, I could take out the power. Okay, so I'm going to just throw parentheses around this so that I know the power is outside. And we can do the same thing with this one. So I'm putting that power on the outside for that one too. Okay, so the power is no longer inside the limit, it is on the outside. You got to wait till you take the limit to do the power. So this one is done. I can't split up this one anymore. This one I can still split up. But I guess I should write it out. Dang it. Okay, so the limit of t as t approaches 3, and this one has a negative 1/4 on the outside. And then this one I'm going to split up on the inside. I'm going to have the limit as t approaches 3 of t plus the limit as t approaches 3 of 5. Now, some of you guys would probably do this a lot faster and you wouldn't have to write as much as me and you'd still get the right answer, and that's cool because they're pretty basic laws. You don't have to write it all out. I'm just trying to make it so you guys understand what's going on. So, the limit of t as t approaches 3, remember, that is just a constant function. So, if I were to look at t, it's kind of like saying y equals x. Okay, but we're not doing x, we're doing t. So this is the t-axis. It's just going to look like this. So whatever number you're approaching, like if you're approaching 3 right here, you're going to be approaching 3 right here. Okay, so that's a 3. Whoops. This is a 3, and it's being raised to the negative 1/4. And we're going to multiply that times whatever we get on the inside here. So we have, this is also going to be 3. So I have a 3. And then what's this one going to be? 5. Because this is a constant function. A constant function is just a horizontal line. So it's kind of like this guy right here who is at 5. It doesn't matter where you approach an x value, you're always going to get 5. So if I'm approaching 3, which is right here, if I'm going at it like this, from the left and from the right, it doesn't matter, my y value is still at 5. Okay, so I put 5 in right there, and I'm raising that to the 1/3 power. Now check this out. This is actually an 8. Now 1/3 power is the same as what? Cubed root. Do you guys know what the cubed root of 8 is? 2. Yeah, it's dose. And we're multiplying it times 3 to the negative 1/4. Now if I didn't want a negative fraction, or a negative exponent, you guys remember what to do? You drop it. So it's 1/3 to the positive 1/4. And we're multiplying that by 2. So our final answer is 2/3 to the 1/4.